Focused by unmet needs. Well, whatever. Just have to deal with it. Right. Link up to bridge. This bridge. Use some shitty mechanisms, it doesn't matter. So, let's add a new borough. Define the borough. Name borough. Playground. There we go. And let's define it over here. Right. So we add citizens. We scroll down to the bottom. Oh, pressing the wrong keys. No, I don't want the weaver. What is happening? I'm pressing the wrong keys. That's what's going on. Right, here we go. All of the children. That's a were elk. You don't need to go anywhere. But yeah, all of the children get to go play on the slide. Well, I'm not going to tell them how it slides. It slides sideways. You stay still. Let's take the weaver out. There we go. Don't want to kill a weaver. That's important. Alright, 26 children. That's how many children we had. Out of 60 citizens. Yikes. So a child is trying to store something in a barrel like 72 times. Can you not? We might have to wait a while for them to come over here, I think. But, play make-believe. No, that's not allowed. It is forbidden. View activity. This organizational activity will branch into specific play events. Interesting. There is no specific information for this activity. Aww. I want to know what they were playing make-believe about. Maybe they were making believe that, they wouldn't be drowned in magma. Please don't drown in the magma, mister. No. You are a leech on this society. Well, this is just a door just sat on the floor here. I don't know. I guess I could just build it somewhere. 15 tiles away. Is it forbidden or something? Is it actually built there? Oh, it's an item on the floor. Doesn't make a lot of sense, but yeah, the mechanic's doing his job, hooking it up. So yeah, it looks like it's done now, by the looks of things. Yeah, they got the mechanisms attached to it. So children need to come over here and see, they know that shit's inaccessible, but they won't come and actually stand here, which is very, very irritating. But there you go. Right, let's see what else we got to do then. Yeah, it looks like we only had one tanned hide for this leather quiver order. And I'm not sure if the mayor is... Yeah, they still want them. Tremendous stresses. Yeah, I think I might destroy the fort by chucking all the children into magma. Possibly. I think people might get a bit upset by it, but we'll see. We'll see. These coffins, alright. Are they full? Yeah, there's a few empty ones, so I don't need to worry about that. But I do need to kill some animals, I think, sadly. Stray reindeer bull and a yak cow. I'll keep the llama, actually, because we might need some more wool at some points. Water buffalo cow. Yeah, you go ahead and kill those. We're up to 200 drinks. That's what I like to see. But speaking of wool, where is the farmer's workshop? Here it is. So you shear an animal. I'll just queue these up. Maybe we'll get some cheese out of those animals. Make sheet from plant. Process plant to bag. Right, that's for quarry bushes, isn't it? Process plants. We might have some pigtails knocking around as well. I would imagine that we do. They've probably been turned into drinks, but we got 35 of them. And we do have some quarry bushes as well. I'm not sure what they do with those if they don't process it into a bag. I'm not sure that we have any bags, to be quite honest. But we'll see. Oh, that time of month. Were giraffe and were elk. One day I will let them out to play, perhaps. But, god damn it. Burrow restriction. Obey it, please. What are we doing though? I don't understand. It looks like we got one of these. Magma glass furnace, nice. Collect sand, please. Make instrument piece. Oh, here we go. Lose that blowpipe. Sweet. Yeah, I do really like these little tool tips that he added. I think the rest of the game could do with something like that. So I'll just let them collect sand for a bit, and since that's two things now which require bags, I'll try and find... is that why... Oh, I don't know why scrolls aren't being made. Let me just check that. Have any of them been made? Yeah, I think it's they're busy making the bookcases, that's why. Clothes shop, here we go. I think we have more silk than anything because of all the cave spiders. Construct silk bag. Construct? Really? Let's not make it on repeat. In fact, just use the job manager. Don't know why I'm bothering. Wow, it is absolutely chucking it down outside. Like, it's so loud on my window, it might even come up on the recording. Is that a guinea pig? Oh, it's a cavy sow. Well, it's the same thing, more or less. Horrible little rodent. What are you upset by now? Right, he was bashing that planter to death when it went berserk. Fair enough. Looks like we're gonna have a kiln as well. Let's, set up a clay collection. It only needs to be one tile, but clay. I think it tells you how many tiles are clay, or whatever. So it says 6. Now I can see somebody here collecting sand anyway. Wait, what? A troll? What's the troll? Yeah, there's a bit of a weirdness with the multi-Z level view and the view command. Like, I can see a troll here, but it's actually on the surface. There it is. Let me get a good look at that tile, because that looks awesome. Zoom. Enhance. Yeah, that looks sweet. It's a really nice tile set, this. It's probably my favorite that I've ever played with. But yeah, it's all drawn with vectors, I believe. So, in the future, when we have like 32K monitors or something, we'll be able to scale this. What are those? Oh, those are the beak dogs. Yeah, we'll be able to scale this up to whatever resolution you want, really. Toad, beak dog. Aggo, beak dog. Yeah, I mean, I do have magma in this place. I could make a magma weapon. It would be a lot of fun, but it would take an enormous amount of time because we're so far down. So, oh Jesus, what is that even? There's a lot of miasma and some weird artifacting because I've zoomed out a bit. Okay, I had a little bit of a crash. I've more or less got back to where I was. But I've started recording again because a child is having a tantrum, which is never good. It's never good. A child does as it pleases, such as it's having a tantrum, but it's just playing. It's playing like really moodily. You know how children sometimes do. Like, yeah, I'll play with my toys. Yeah, I'm gonna smash them on the floor, and yeah, that's what it's doing, I guess. Play make. At least it's not punching anyone. Yeah, I realized I actually made those animals available to be a pet before instead of ordering them to be slaughtered, but I have fixed that, so there we go. I just saw someone carry some thread into the hospital, so I think somebody just got sewn up. I've just started recording there. I'm going to sneeze in a second, I'm pretty sure. Lying in there with a short sword. Oh my god. It's got some Forgotten Beast stuff. I can't actually see what it is. The text is too big. Oops. I should probably use a different font file, one that actually fits on my screen. But no, there's no thread in them. There must have been something else, but there we go. We finished the leather quiver. Has that made the mayor stop? Become haggard. Feels optimistic to have a mandate deadline met. Yeah, because they're super, like, upset about something. I can't even find them now. There you are. They're brewing drinks. I think that mandate being fulfilled has actually pulled them out of their malaise, which is quite nice. I appreciate that. Just, like, stop making bookcases. I want to see these scrolls get made. But I don't think they'll write on them. I think they'll just be blank scrolls. It is queued up in the Dwarf workshop. So, I have to decide where I want to start building these bookcases. Because I do just sort of want to dot them around the cavern, like turn the cavern itself into a library. Because I think that would be amusing, given how shitty it is in here. But yeah, this burrow is very annoying person outside beeping their horn repeatedly. Stop. Yeah, it's definitely active. Add citizens to burrow. I don't have any children, like, cancelling stuff like they were before. Play make-believe. Go do it over the pool of magma, please. What do you have there? He's got this tunnel tube toy axe. Oh, he's playing with the artifact. He must be super happy about that, but apparently no, they're not. Stressed and hungry. And grouchy, drinking the same old booze. Damn it. How old are you? 10 years old. Well, I was drinking booze when I was 10, so, yeah. Yes, different cultures, I suppose. Okay, I'm doing it. I'm building the bookcases all around the place. It does occur to me as well that we don't seem to have a woodcutter. Because there's trees there that are not being cut. And I have asked them to be. Beekeeper here in the hospital. Probably also in the military. What about my manager? What do you do? You are a woodcutter. Do you just not have an axe or something? Because it's been about 10,000 years. I don't think we have a carpenter. Make some training axes, for the love of God. Mason, furnace operator, potter, stonecrafter. We've got 2 weavers. One of them appears to be you! I fucking knew it. No. Stop fishing. Go make some axes and cut some trees down. Something useful. Instead of catching stinking fish all day. What have you even got there? What is that? It's a plump helmet. Okay. Yeah. When the dwarves are hauling stuff, the tile that reverts to like the ASCII thing when they're carrying it. So, right. So you can't make a building from the bookcase. I guess you do it using zones. Let's use flow and expand it outwards like this. There we go. So meeting area. I don't know how to make it a library. Is it under locations? Taverns, temples, and libraries. Meeting area zones. Okay. Right. So, assign location. Add location. Libraries. The armored houses. That doesn't sound like a library. How do I change the name of that? Rename. Here we go. Treasury of Time. The Ultimate Palace. You know what? Let's go for it. Yeah. The Ultimate Palace. It's a bit misleading, I know, but well, I mean, we're gonna have Electrum scrolls. Ooh. Yeah, so I don't know if they'll bring the blank scrolls over to these bookcases. Probably not. I don't think anybody will actually come here while all these invaders are here. Undead? Alright. Ghostly Bone Carver. Yeah, they're all just hanging around on the hillside. Let's check out this ghost and see if it's dangerous or not. It's a forlorn haunt, drifting around the place of death. You died there? We have empty coffins, so I'm not entirely certain why you haven't been buried, unless you got all gobbled up by something. A child throwing a tantrum again. You just don't get a minute in this place. Alright, make some slabs, please, if you wouldn't mind. But I think everyone's a bit busy. Starting fist fight. Oh dear. It's following them around. Whereabouts are they? Well, they just sat in their room. I mean, is there some kind of alert on? Inactive. Yeah. Alert state 2. Inactive. Apparently, I don't know. No, I don't think I've got anybody restricted to burrows, but all these children are just like hanging around in their rooms, like sort of. It's unhealthy, you know? They need to go outside and play. Maybe play with each other. It's creepy is what that is. Look at them all just sat in there. What are you doing? This guy's just stood in a doorway as well. Thirsty, focused. They're all like really hungry and thirsty. I think it's because I've ordered them into this burrow over here. But they don't seem to have any reason to go there. And so they're all just sitting in their rooms like, well, I'm not allowed to do anything else. And now they're all starving to death. Interesting.